What should a man derive his worth from?
Money, women, cars. That's not going to do it for you ever, ever, ever. It's going to be you meeting the expectation you have for yourself as a man. So you envision this man that you're going to become. And I think most people do that from an early age. They see something they want, an avatar, something they want to do, and they want to go become that person. And I believe the formula for happiness and fulfillment is the gap between your expectation of who you become and your reality. And so a lot of guys are not meeting that expectation for themselves.
Understand that you have complete control of your life. A man that can look in the mirror and know without a shadow of a doubt that you want the ball in your court to take the last shot in your life every day is a man that can walk out into the world and be stripped of everything and build it all back tomorrow. You are the compass of your own life. You have no traumas to hold on to. You have no past to live in. All you have is the man that you build. You can build a man that you truly trust in every way, and you know without a shadow of a doubt that man will win because you trust him to win. You're the kind of man that can create a custom-made reality for yourself, your life, and the people that you love.
Tristan has the 3 progressions. What you do, big part of it, 33%. What you know, the other 33%. And that's 66% of the overall formula. The who you become part is humongous, but I'm gonna give you a fact that I hope sticks with you as you progress through your career, through your life. The further I get away from home, the prouder I am of where I'm from. And so I absolutely stress to all of you, no matter how big you get, no matter how much money you make, no matter how far you get, don't leave that part of you from your hometown in your suitcase. Bring it with you. That's the part that's gonna make people love you, appreciate you for who you are, accept you, and that's why I will not give this particular talk at anything but Walmart jeans and my boots. It's who you are that people are gonna love. Bring it with you. It's those little bitty things of being Southern, or being from one part of the world or another, or being from a flyover state. Bring it with you. Don't ever, 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 ever get rid of that, because that's what people will love you for, because it's the most genuine part of you. Don't make the mistake of changing it.
Where will you spend the last moments of your life, and with whom?
It's hard to say, man. Life's a long ride. One thing that I'm very confident in, I'm gonna spend it with myself, and I'm completely okay with that. And one goal that I would tell any person to try to achieve in life is to get comfortable spending time alone and with yourself. If you can get to know yourself and to love yourself to the level where you can be okay being alone, then that question in itself will not matter, because at a minimum, I'll have me, and that's all I'll ever need.
What mindset shift should a man adopt when going out into the world?
He should first accept that life is not fair. He should accept that it's going to take him a little bit longer than he thinks it is, so he better get to work immediately. He should ultimately accept that everything that happens to him is his fault, and if he refuses to accept that regardless of other people's actions, then he is going to be at the will of another man at all times. There's plenty of times in my life where I watched somebody that I made an agreement with, particularly employees, go outside of that agreement. But if I were to give them the power of me believing that it wasn't on me and I was not the sole root of the problem, i.e. picking a different person, then I would be at the mercy of another man's actions. And that takes the ball out of my hands in the game that is my life. I want the ball in my life. I believe that if I pass the ball to somebody else and they don't take the shot or they miss the shot, then I should have passed it to somebody else, or I should have took the fucking shot myself. But that gives me ultimate power in my life. It gives me the power of decision, power of choice, and it gives me hope that I can change and create the life that I want for myself, all solely on my back. And at the end of the day, you have to answer to the man in the mirror. And if you can't get yourself in a position to trust that person completely, then you're missing a competency, which is good news because you know exactly what to work on. It's always on you. Always.